Hi, Nature Tot friends. Thank you for joining us for another session of Nature Tots Backyard Journeys. Our theme for today is colors. We'll start our program off with our wiggle song, where we'll be able to shake out all of our silly willy nillies. Then we'll learn a nursery rhyme about meeting a little bird. After that, we'll read Birds by Kevin Hinkes. Then we'll search for colors in nature during our outdoor adventure, and we'll finish with the craft where we'll be painting with our very own bird feathers. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, kids, it's wiggle time. You know what that means? We have to get all of our silly willy nillies and our wiggy wiggy wiggles out of our system. When the music is slow, move slow. And when the music is fast, get your wiggles out. Are you ready? Let's go.
I got the wiggy wiggy wiggles and I can't slow down. The squizzy squizzy squirmy's got to move around. The busy busy buzzy's like a buzzing fly. The silly willy nillies and I don't know why. I got the jiggy jiggy jiggles and I can't sit still. The shiver shiver shakies like a fever chill. The fidgy fidgy fidgets and I'm flipping out. Golly golly jeepers, got to jump about. And my mommy and my daddy and my teachers say, calm down, cool down, hey hey hey. You drive us crazy crackers when you act this way. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I got the wiggy wiggy wiggles and I can't slow down. Squeezy squeezy squirmy's got to move around. The busy busy buzzy's like a buzzing fly. The silly willy nillies and I don't know why. I got the jiggy jiggy jiggles and I can't sit still. The shiver shiver shakies like a fever chill. The fidgy fidgy fidgets and I'm flipping out. Golly golly jeepers, got to jump about. And my mommy and my daddy and my teachers say, calm down, cool down, hey hey hey. You drive us crazy crackers when you act this way. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I got the jiggy jiggy jiggles and I can't sit still. The shiver shiver shakies like a fever chill. The fidgy fidgy fidgets and I'm flipping out. Golly golly jeepers, got to golly golly jeepers, got to golly golly jeepers, got to jump about.
Hi there. Today's rhyme is all about a little bird. If I listen very carefully, as soon as this traffic passes, I know I'll hear a lot of birds. Listen. Do you hear them all? All right, so I'll show you the motions and I'll tell you the words. I'll do it once and then we can do it together. So there's a little bird and it will hop and stop. And I'll say, how do you do? And then it's going to shake its tail and it will fly also. When I make birds flying, I hold my hands like this, turn them inside, connect my thumbs, and waggle my hands. All right, are you ready? Okay, it's called Once I Saw a Little Bird. Once I saw a little bird come hop, hop, hop. So I said, little bird, won't you stop, stop, stop. I was going to the window to say, how do you do? But she shook her little tail and away she flew. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it together. Once I saw a little bird come hop, hop, hop. So I said, little bird, won't you stop, stop, stop. I was going to the window to say, how do you do? But she shook her little tail and away she flew. Good job.
For our story today, we'll be reading a small portion of Birds by Kevin Hinkes. We encourage you to check this book out at your local library to read it further. Let's get started. Hi, Nature Tot families. I think it's time for a story. Today, we'll be reading Birds by Kevin Hinkes. If you listen closely, you might actually hear some birds calling around me. They are chatty today. I think they are ready for spring to come. Let's take a listen. I just love the sounds birds make. My favorite bird is the red-winged blackbird. And they make a bird call that kind of sounds like they're saying, "Conklery." Let's get started. In the morning, I hear birds singing through the open window. I wonder if it sounds like all the bird calls we're hearing right now. Birds can be yellow or blue or brown or red or even green, I think. They sure can. My favorite bird is this yellow one right here. Yellow is my favorite color. Sometimes they are so black that you can't see their eyes or their feathers, just their shapes. Sometimes when I'm looking at a bird on an electrical wire or on top of a roof, it's really hard to see them. And just like this book, I can't see their eyes or any characteristics. All I can see is their shape. Birds can be big or little or any size in between. You guys see the littlest bird down there? That's a hummingbird. Once I saw 7 birds on a telephone wire. They didn't move, and they didn't move, and they didn't move. I looked away for just a second. I wonder what happens. And they were all gone. Look, they flew all away. Hi y'all. Today we've been talking all about colors. Have you ever taken the time and noticed all the amazing colors in your neighborhood or even your backyard? When we slow down and use our observation skills, we might just notice how vivid the world is. You might have seen vibrant green grass, crystal blue water, or even bright white clouds in the sky. You may have even noticed that things can sometimes change colors. For example, during most days the sky is blue. However, the sky may turn gray during a storm. At night, the sky is black. And you may see shades of orange, yellow, red, and pink all swirling together during a sunset at the end of the day. The colors we find in nature can change as the seasons or weather changes. To remember our colors, we can practice remembering the name Roy G. Biv. This stands for the colors you can find in the rainbow. The R is for red, like roses. The O is for orange, like the fruit. The Y is for yellow, like dandelions. The G is for green, like grass. The B is for blue, like the color in the sky. I is for indigo, like the color of blueberries. And the V is for violet, like grapes. That's another name for purple. When you think of colors, you may think about coloring or painting, and that's great. Did you also know that colors aren't just used to talk about art? Colors can be used to help describe things that we see. We may say, "There's a red bird," or "That raccoon has a black and gray tail." Colors can also help us be scientists and learn about animals. For example, male and female mallard ducks have different colored feathers. The female duck is mostly brown with white on her belly and a pop of blue on her wings. We can see shades of blue, green, brown, black, white, and gray on his feathers. The difference in colors is because the female likes to hide while she's sitting on her eggs in the nest, which is usually hidden under overhanging grass or other plants. Although this difference in color for male and female animals is true for some animals, like the mallard ducks, it may not be true for all animals, such as squirrels or chipmunks. To practice our observation skills, let's look at a few pictures and pick out the colors we see. Let's get started. Now that we practice identifying our colors, let's search for them in nature. Come along with my coworker Amy and I as we go on a color search around our neighborhood. Are you ready? Let's go.
I found white. Look at these beautiful white hyacinth on green stems coming out. They're nice spring flowers, and I wish you could smell them from here. They're so great.
I love that we can go in nature and find so many colors, and often we can find the same color in different shades. So at one end of the pine tree needles, it's kind of a pale green, and towards the end of it, it's a brighter green. Do you see that?
Look what I found here. Look at all these bright, bright, bright daffodils with green leaves and beautiful yellow flowers. There's yellow everywhere right here. And the leaves are brown like beans. I found yellow. I found these beautiful yellow dandelions. I just love them so much. I find them almost everywhere I go. And if you watch them carefully, you'll often find bees on them. In the early springtime, dandelions are often a bee's first food.
Colors are so fun. To one person, they can be even a different shade. I love the watercolor. It looks kind of blue, looks kind of green. What color would you call this, guys?
I found green. There's green on these onions here and green on these plants right here. There's dark green, there's light green, all kinds of green right here. I found purple. Look at how rich and deep the colors are on these leaves. I looked it up. They're called carpet bugle. What a fun name. This is such a nice purple. It's like a reddish purple. Do you see it too?
I'm here at the Belle Nature Center, and I'm in the bee yard, and I see a red flower. Can you find it? Here it is. The petals are just about ready to open up.
Look at these beautiful purple crocuses emerging in this field. They're some of the first flowers that come up in the spring. They're lavender on the leaves and yellow right inside. These are so beautiful.
Look at all the colors we found in nature, and you can do this too. Try going out with your adult and looking for different colors. Which ones can you find in your backyard or neighborhood? For added fun, try finding different shades of the same color, or even searching for colors in nature at different locations.
Hello. Do you remember that page in our book that said, if birds made marks with their tail feathers when they flew, think what the sky would look like? That's the inspiration for our craft today. So I've got paint, yellow, blue, and red. I'm using it to hold down my paper. I like to craft outside, and sometimes it gets windy. And I've got feathers. Some of them have pointy ends, some of them have fluffy ends. So these are going to be what we'll be painting with today to try to imagine the sky with the bird feathers streaking across them with the colors. So I invite you to get as creative as you like, using your bird feathers as paintbrushes as you imagine what it might look like if bird feathers left marks across the sky when they flew. So you can see I dipped this in paint, and I'm just gonna fly across my page, just like that. I think, I'll put this fluffy feather in here and imagine some fluffy flight patterns across the sky. Sometimes it looks really pretty when the colors mix, I think. All right, add a little yellow here. I think I'll try, this one has a very wide feather pattern. That might be very nice. Just flying across the sky. All right. I think I'm going to mix some colors with this one. So maybe a little blue and a little bit of yellow. And I'll fly across the page. All right. So I encourage you to do as much flying on your page as you would like. And here's what I have so far as I imagine what it would look like if you could see the colors left behind as bird tail feathers fly across the sky. I can't wait to see yours. Thanks for spending some time with us today.
For joining us for another session of Nature Tots Backyard Journeys. We hope to see you back here at the Belle Nature Center someday soon. Until then, be safe and be kind to one another.